right, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. All right. Today I wanted to get into a topic. I may do a series going into this, basically dealing with, how overall it's the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai that we want to be done on the earth. But there are particular things written in the scriptures that, these are things that you must see. These are things that you must experience. These are things that resonate in your spirit. When you look out into this world and you see how the creation is groaning, when you see how sin and what it's leading to, and how children are being manipulated, men are being manipulated, women, everything's out of its natural course. Food is fake. The animals are even a part of in captivity. There's particular things written, that help you fight towards it, man. Seeing it. And today, my topic is going to be dealing with the safety of children. Because in this society, children are manipulated. Children are taught, to rebel against the Most High. They're taught, that there is no God. They're taught, to live and accept things that are against His will. Homosexuality, the dietary law. Everything is spoken out against and promoted in these schools. All right, which all of these institutions where children are hijacked and ran by pedophiles, man. And they're all breeding grounds, not only to molest, but to mind fuck and manipulate the child and turn it into a child of hell, man. Which is what you have walking around. They do it through the diet. What you feed a child is very important, man. What a child listens to is very important. The type of music a child listens to will dictate a heavy portion of his personality. Children should, for the most part, listen to symphony, jazz. If you do listen to hip hop, it should be the good hip hop, sampling jazz or whatever it may be. But the bottom line is the things that have been put on the earth for children to enjoy, like nature, like music, and to help them grow and to benefit them, humans, are here to totally destroy them, man. And the energy on the earth is this energy that we're going to read about in Wisdom of Solomon 12 before we get to the point where, children are going to be secure and safe and able to roam the earth as a child. You see your child running around your little ass living room, but how much more the earth, man? The different planets and whatever the Lord has promised for us, man. All right. It says, Wisdom of Solomon 12:3, for it was thy will to destroy by the hands of our fathers both those old inhabitants of thy holy land, whom thou hatest for doing the most odious works of witchcrafts and wicked sacrifices. And people hear about the Illuminati. The scriptures talk about all of that stuff. The scriptures talk about the secret council of the wicked. The New World Order is nothing new. All right, it was already tried. All right, in ancient times. All right, Nimrod. The Greeks tried it. It's nothing new under the sun. So what's happening here is nothing new, man. Your little secret, sacrifices and your transhumanism, the coagula, all this bullshit you got going on, all right? It says, and those merciless murders of children, man. So children are a target here in this society. Children they are merciless towards children, man. Children are now able to change their sex, man. But do you have your average everyday retarded Israelite, GMO Judite complaining about these things? Absolutely not, man. The true pedophiles get a pass. Meanwhile, we're being deemed pedophiles, man. What Israelite pedophile is going to be able to roam the streets of America, man? go to work, just a pedophile, raping children, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Esau is who's raping children. And you got a lot of Jakes that are down with this madness, man. Merciless murders of children, man. Our children are being sacrificed unto other gods, man. Right before our eyes, man. You have to deal with this madness, man. You have to see it. Our children, the children of this society, man, Israelite children, all right, are being prepared to rebel against the Lord, man. They're being taught to rebel against the higher power, Yahweh, okay? His son, Yahushua, okay? There's no hope in a society like this, man. So merciless murders of children and devourers of men's flesh. We're hearing more and more about that. And feasts of blood. We're hearing more and more about, and it's coming out more and more what this society is really all about, man. All right? Wickedness, all right? The Baphomet, all right? Which basically represents absolute rebellion against what the Lord set up on the planet Earth, man. All right? So, without further ado, we'll just get these few scriptures to show you that, you know, one of the things that I constantly think about, you know, is that I want to see a day, you know, when children are safe, man. Say what you want about us, say what we hate everything, blah, 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 but we here at Great Millstone, man, we love children, man. You know, we would love to see we want children in the kingdom of heaven, man. We just don't want them here. But the thing is, we want to see our brother's children live, man. You don't want to see your brother's child molested or harmed or grow up to be a homosexual. You know, you don't want to have to face that. But in the kingdom of heaven, we're promised that our children are going to be secure, man. And if you brothers have any other precepts, just throw them up. You know, but our children are going to be blessed, man. Okay? And they're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments written in them, man. All right? This is Zechariah chapter 8 and 2. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, I was jealous, all right, with Zion, all right, with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her great fury. Thus saith the Lord, I am returned unto Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth, and the mountain of the Lord, the hosts of the mountain. So Israel, we went through this hell, but the Lord is going to return and put his spirit on us, man. And with that is going to come the blessing of our children, man. And then it goes into the vision of the kingdom of heaven. And this right here, brothers and sisters, this is this is one of the things that, you know, help me to drive, that keeps that drive in me, that I want to see this, man. I'm willing to fight for this to happen on the earth, man. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand for very age, and the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. You see that? The streets are going to be full of boys and girls. Little boys and girls are going to be playing in the streets. Now, could you imagine this in righteousness without a worry in the world? Okay, you can be off doing your thing. Children are going to be secure. You're not going to have your child in your vision 24 hours a day, all right, worried about some damn pedophile or some goddamn donkey getting loose and run, you know, a car hitting them, you know, a wild gorilla gets out of the zoo, you know, and he's fed up and you know, these are the things you have to worry about, man. You can't even let your child out of your sight in this society, man. But in the kingdom of heaven, man, it says that they're going to be playing in the streets. Children are supposed to interact with the earth. Children aren't supposed to be inside of a goddamn house all day. They're supposed to be climbing trees, touching the earth, because that's where they came from. All right? grass, sticks, stones, fruit. That's the toys of a child. There's toys in the planet Earth, man. Animals, insects, I used to be into all of that, man. Studying snails and shit when I was little, just I was outside a lot, man. But these days, children can't even go outside, man. But in the kingdom of heaven, all right, they're going to be playing in the streets, man, by the millions, having a ball, okay? And you're not going to be worried, man. You see? Come back to you with gifts. You may not see them for a year, and you're not worried, man. Isn't that something worth fighting for, man? It said, thus saith Yahweh, all right, of hosts, it will be, if it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, should it also be marvelous in mine eyes, saith the Lord of hosts. So the remnant, all right, which we ain't fit to try to sit here and put a number on that, man. All we know is the Lord said no man could number it, man. In the chief house in that, all right, is the 144, man. That's the house of, that's the under Yahushua and King David, that's the cornerstone, man. That's the governing body. But hey, man, it says, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east country and from the west country, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people. We will do the will of the Lord, man. And I will be their God in truth and righteousness, man. All right? So listen, it said, thus saith the Lord of hosts, let your hands be strong, ye that hear in these days the words of my mouth by the prophets, man. And you're hearing some of the words, man. Be strong, man. Don't you want this? Any man in his right mind wants to see children happy, man. No, who wants to see children tortured and raped and molested, man, and manipulated? Nobody wants to see that, man. You see? But in the kingdom, the Lord is promising us we're going to see that, man. It says, let your hands be strong, ye that hear in these days the words by the mouth of the prophets, which were in the days that the foundation of the house of the Lord of hosts was laid. You see that? That temple, that the temple might be built, man. So from the foundation of the earth, man, the Lord chose his prophets, man, his particular men, all right? And this is a part of their message, man. This is a part of our message too, man. Children are going to be happy in the kingdom of heaven, man. So be strong, man, because some hard times are coming. All right? Because look what it says next. For before these days, there was no hire for man, nor any hire for beast. Neither was there any peace to him that went in or came out because of the affliction. For I've set all men, everyone against his neighbor, man. All right? But the Lord is going to have mercy on us, man. All right? The Lord is going to have mercy. And man, I could keep reading there, but I just want to give one more scripture on the topic. I might do a lesson on this whole chapter, but as you see here, man, the streets are going to be full of children, man. Isaiah 11:8, and the sucking child shall play in the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. All right. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, man. All right. So a suckling child, our children are going to be able to play with the animals, meaning we will return to that glory with Noah. All right. Because the Lord told Noah, I give you dominion. All right. With our forefathers, period, man. They had dominion over the animals, man. And the Lord, all right, is going to return that to us, man. We're going to control. All right, we're not control, but we're gonna be at one with the animals, man. You're not gonna. A pit bull is not gonna attack your child, okay? A poison snake is not gonna bite your child and poison it, man. Okay? You see that? And the weaned child shall put his hand in the cockatrice den, man. So bam, there you go. Our children are gonna be on point. They're gonna be safe from any harm. You see? any harm. There's not going to be any harm done to our children ever again, man. All right? And that's a promise that the Lord stated, man. All right? But they shall not hurt nor destroy it on my holy mountain. All right? For the earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord, man. Everything is going to be in its fullness, man. As the waters cover the sea. So, like the scriptures say, there's going to be no more tears, man. And that is a reason to continue fighting, all right? You know, if you have a child, you know, it's hopeless, man. It's a very hopeless situation. And it's, you know, to a degree, it's scary, but in a good way, you know, because you know that this shit is going to end, man. But you have it in the back of your head that if this continues, man, we're through. We're fucked, man. So, you know, maybe this will be a series. I have a few other things, you know, precious stones and all of these things coming back to us, man. You know, the earth being refreshed, nature. These are things to fight for, man. So, you know, with that, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders, 8 great millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.